biological organisms and various intelligence, blah, blah, blah. Gonna do ranked today. See how happy I am about that? All right. Well, what is the problem with the camera? There it is. Okay. It looks about right. Let me... Oh, it's not picking up the camera. That's kind of weird. No, that's not it. Oh, I bet. I know what the problem is. There we go. Oh, did you miss me? Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be doing ranked. I don't love it, but there are rewards to be gained that I'm interested in. So I'm going to be putting one of my feet forward. I'm not sure if it'll be my best. Oh, remember our friend yesterday? Sonar Chief Charity Bot 0001, who was just spamming the chat with noise. Oh boy! Hopefully we won't have to. If he comes back and does the same thing, we'll actually ban him instead of giving him a timeout. Thanks again to Rain FPS, who is I am curious here. Is Rain FPS still following? He is. I'm a little surprised because he actually has a channel, Twitch channel, where he streams World of Tanks. So he was acting like he didn't know much about the game, but he'd had enough videos that I think he was just teasing me, testing me. I don't know. But, you know, I needed stuff to talk about anyway, so that worked out. Okay, we've got everything there. We've got that. Also, Perfect Frost Mage, Hulk Smash 131. We haven't had any new subscribers on YouTube for a while, but I guess, I don't know. The format that I'm putting on YouTube is just I'm taking the live show, putting it on YouTube, and so not that popular, especially with World of Tanks. Plenty of content already. And then thanks again to Flan Awoke with the Tier 1 subscription. As always, thank you for that vote of confidence. All right, so I guess we should probably ask the question, if you don't want to play ranked, why are you going to play ranked? And now that is a good question. It is a good question. I think we need to come back in here and hit the information eye. Boink. Not that kind of eye. All right, so this is a what makes ranked battles special. Let's see. Ranked battles are only for Tier 10 researchable vehicles and collector's vehicles. So something like the Quilin, could that go in? Or the M60? They are fought under standard battle rules in a 10 versus 10 format. Player progression in ranked includes qualifications and 3 divisions with 10 ranks each, culminating in the final confrontation within leagues. So you work your way up to leagues. I think that's what that means. But you start off qualification, you fight 20 battles, and I don't know how well you have to do to qualify. but you have to fight at least 20 battles, and then there may be some additional criteria. And then you get into the actual divisions. That is the word we're looking for. And you work your way. There's 10 ranks within each division. So you work your way from the bottom of the, I think it's, you start in the 3rd division, it's a colored division. So probably like bronze or silver is the first one you go into. And then you, once you get to the top rank in that, if you graduate out of it with good performance, then you can move on to the next division. I need to put that where I can see it. There we go. Rewards. You receive rewards for each rank earned. That's why we're here. Each rank, not each division. So, in addition, you receive a unique style and a badge for reaching a league. Nice. I don't really care about the badges. The most effective players of all seasons will receive final rewards, including a unique Tier 10 tank. So, we've got to qualify, go up through the ranks, try to get to higher divisions, and there are seasons. So there have been previous seasons of going through these, you're working your way up through the divisions, and so I guess there's a reward for people who've done well in multiple seasons. And I don't remember what the unique tank is. Let's see. It might be the Concept 1B, but I think they moved on to another one. Bonus battles. This functionality doubles the number of chevrons. The number of chevrons earned in a battle and boost your progression through the ranks. League players can fight in daily bonus battles, the number of which depends on their performance in qualification bonus battles and leagues. League players can. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Bonus battles can also be received by completing special missions within leagues. Okay. Exclusive. So, your battle performance, you earn or lose chevrons. And why did it mention chevrons? Because during bonus battles, the functionality doubles the number of chevrons earned in battles and boosts your progression. So in bonus battles, you can go up the ladder faster. Exclusive ranked battle items. By advancing through ranked battles progression, you gain access to special ranked items for purchase, unique vehicles, and 3D styles. And I would like to be able to access the Concept 1B, and then I would still have to save up 20,000 bonds, which I keep spending them on equipment, so that might be difficult. Further achievements in the season include those within the leagues, which significantly decrease the cost of these items. Did I skip something there, or? By advancing through the ranked battles progression, you gain access to special ranked items. Okay, so that's basically rewards, unique vehicles, 3D styles. Further achievements in the season, including those within leagues, will significantly decrease the cost of... Okay, yeah. So, like, I think you have to get to Silver League, don't quote me on that part, to unlock, for example, the Concept 1B heavy tank. And if you advance beyond that, if you keep going up the ladder, then you get a discount on whatever you have gained access to previously. So you continue to rise in the ranks to get discounts. Specifics of experience calculated. A decreasing coefficient is applied to experience earned for destroying enemy vehicles. A decreased coefficient is applied to experience earned for... It depends on how much total damage you have caused to the destroyed vehicle. So if you do a kill steal, you don't get much experience, but do you still get experience if someone kill steals from you? I don't know how that works. Let's see. Depends on the total damage you have caused to the destroyed vehicle. The system of roll experience, oh yeah, I forgot about this, which counts towards the final results, provides additional rewards to effective players who in addition to displaying high performance, comply with the role of their vehicle. So like some vehicles are expected to get kills, some are expected to do damage, some are expected to spot, some are expected to block damage. Oh, but wait, there's more. General player progression. Your main objective is to reach one of the one of the reward leagues at the end of the season. Golden, silver, or bronze. That's weird. Golden? Not gold, but golden. The road to leagues takes you through qualification and 3 divisions with 10 ranks each. Qualification features a set number of battles, 20. Earn chevrons to progress through the ranks. How quickly you progress depends on your battle results. The more experience you receive, the faster you progress through the ranks. Once you complete all divisions and achieve rank 10 in the first division. Oh, okay, so I guess you start at 1 and go up to 10. And achieve rank 10 in the first division. You will enter one of the leagues. The type of league depends on your performance. Continue to compete in leagues to consolidate or improve your position on the leaderboard. Right, so we got 20 battles of qualification. Then there are the 3 divisions that you have to work your way you have to go through all 3 of them, and then based on your performance within all of that, then you get assigned a league, golden, silver, or bronzen. I'm not sure I understand. I don't think it's going to apply to me anyway. I don't think I'm going to get that far. Although, oh man, so 20 battles plus whatever it takes to get through the 3 divisions to get to this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the Silver League. I don't think I care enough. Yeah, the combination of lack of skill and lack of motivation. Performance, the main parameters that demonstrate your performance in ranked battles. That demonstrates your performance. Right, it seems like, yeah, there's no verb. Anyway, the more battles you win, the more chevrons you receive for each battle. That doesn't make sense. The more battles you win, and the more chevrons you receive for each battle, the higher your performance value. Performance is calculated for each separate division. Okay. After completing all the divisions and reaching the leagues, general performance is calculated. The average value based on the values in divisions. The average value based on the values in divisions. General performance determines the league you are sent to. Okay, progression in a division. I think I understand this part already. Oh, but yeah, you can lose chevrons as well. In a division, you need to achieve 10 ranks. There are a particular number of chevrons between each rank. Once you have earned the required number of chevrons, you advance to the next rank until you reach the highest rank, rank 10. Reaching rank 10 automatically promotes you to the next division or league if it's rank 10 in the first division. All right, chevrons are required for progression in ranks. They also affect your performance value when you're being considered for which league you go to. Some ranks have shields. This means you can lose a certain number of battles before dropping down to the previous rank. And if we look here, these don't display shields, so I don't know which ones those are. Permanent ranks. Once a player reaches a division, they will never drop to the previous one. Each division has permanent ranks. If you've reached one of these ranks, you can't lose it. Well, that's kind of good. Probably. Qualification. Both your team and the enemy should only include players participating in the qualification round. Oh, that's for qualification. Which is part of the reason I didn't start this earlier. I wanted the better, try-harder players to get out of qualification, so it's still 20 battles, but by the time I get to the first division, hopefully the competition won't be that tough. Divisions. Teams are... Is that cheating? I don't think it's cheating. Teams are formed within the same group of this division. Divisions, all right. If this is impossible, teams will include players from different groups, but the number of players in each group will be the same on both teams. Oh, teams are formed within the same group of this division. So, the way I'm reading that, you can be rank 1, 10, or anywhere in between within... What? I wasn't... Oh, why did I get this? Oh, because of my clan. Thanks, clan. Don't tell anyone I belong to a clan. They'll annihilate me on Twitter. What, did I get this far? Oh, no, this is exactly where we were. So, and I missed the heading matchmaker. That makes more sense now. If this is impossible, if it's impossible to create 2 teams of 10 each from within the division, teams will include players from different groups, but the number of players in each group... Teams are formed within the same group of this division. So, I'm not sure how the teams are, or how the groups are formed, how the groups are chosen within the division. You would think it would be by tier or rank, but not necessarily. Maybe this will make sense. So 3rd Division 2, 3rd Division 1, 2nd Division, 1st Division. Okay, so 3rd Division has 2 different ranking groups, 0 through 4 and 5 through 9. All right, league affiliation is not taken into account. When teams are formed, teams will consist of players with similar performance levels. I gotta sneeze. Woo! All right. Where were we? So, teams consist of players with similar performance. So that's kind of weird. Even if you're in Gold League, you can still end up... I'm sorry, Golden League, you can still end up fighting with people who are in Bronze League. But similar performance... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. At the end of the battle, matchmaker-wise, that should make for better battles, right? More interesting battles, less one-sided battles, but I don't know. I'm speculating. Receiving chevrons. At the end of the battle, the top 7 players of the winning team, as well as the top player on the losing team, receive chevrons. If you are among the top 2 players on the winning team, you will receive an additional chevron. If you are among the bottom 6 players on the losing team, you will lose a chevron. You will neither lose nor receive a chevron in all other cases. If you're on the winning team but don't do well, you don't lose a chevron. If you're on the losing team and you're in the bottom 6 of 10, then you lose a chevron. A chevron? A chevron. XP system in ranked battles? How much? Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of this. I might have to end up skipping some of it. Most of it. Total experience earned in a ranked battle is calculated by the following. Let's see. 4 damage caused and vehicles destroyed. Damage caused by you, vehicles destroyed by you. Okay, so you still do get credit, but there's an asterisk. Damaged modules. Bonus for damage caused by your team. Bonus for damage caused by your... So, assistance damage. Deduction for stun and damage caused to allies. Ooh, so you don't want to stun your allies. That only affects Artie? For assistance, assisting allies in causing damage upon your spotting, destroying tracks. Well, then what is this? Bonus for damage caused by your team. That sounds like assistance damage, but it's listed for damage caused. And assisting allies in causing damage by spotting, destroying tracks, or stunning. Successfully capturing the base. first spotting of enemy vehicles. All right, so that's pretty normal. And for compliance with vehicle roles, performing role actions for your vehicle. The amount of experience for vehicles destroyed depends on the share of the hit points removed from the enemy vehicle. You will earn maximum experience if only you remove all of the HP. So you get experience for the damage you do, and then if you also kill it, you get some amount of kill experience, some number, I suppose, that is affected percentage-wise by what percentage of the damage you did, or something like that. Each role has its, amount of role experience depends on the player performing the role actions as well as their amount. So I don't know how important role action is going to be, and I don't want to figure it out. So you've got causing damage, destroying tanks, and assisting allies. Those are all added together. Times how well you perform your role. Okay, so you have 3. Yeah, so like for versatile light tank, you have 3. You have spot, cause damage upon own spotting, and spotting enemy vehicles while remaining unspotted. And I don't know if that means just lighting them up, or if it's the damage they take. Wheeled light tank, spot enemy vehicles, assist in destroying enemy vehicles, so that you have to be the spotter when they die, I guess. Cause damage upon own spotting. Assault medium tank, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage from close range. Versatile medium tank, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage upon own spotting. So I guess in this case, since there's only 2 role goals, then you wouldn't have a K3. There can be from 1 to 3 coefficients. Okay, that answers that question. Sniper medium, spot enemy vehicles, cause damage from long range. And I think the way that these usually play out is there won't be a lot of sniping. Trade points, and that's the assault or versatile medium. Support medium, spot enemy vehicles, cause damage from close range. Assault heavy, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage from close range. Versatile heavy, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage upon own spotting. Breakthrough heavy tank, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage from close range. Okay. Support heavy tank, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage from close range. It seems pretty similar. Assault tank destroyer, trade hit points, block damage, cause damage from close range. Trade hit points and block damage. This is versatile tank destroyer, and then cause damage upon own spotting. Sniper, cause damage from long range. Support tank, tank destroyer, cause damage from close to medium range. That's weird. It's got a 405 here. I don't really think of that as a support tank destroyer. Maybe it is, though. SPG, assist in causing damage by stunning. Stun 2 or more vehicles with 1 shot. That's always fun. Cause damage to SPGs. All right. Indication of role compliance with the vehicle's role. Oh, performing role actions has the additional indicator in the battle. To see this indicator, the display of events in battle should be enabled in the battle notifications menu. Each successful instance of compliance with the vehicle's role in the battle is indicated by a special icon in the event log. Detailed information, blah, blah, blah. Bonus battles, I think I'm going to skip this. Maybe read it another day. No, alright. Bonus battles work the same way as the system of daily experience multipliers. Once a day, the number of chevrons received in a battle is doubled. Yeah, I'm going to skip that. Ranked battle, progressive decal, don't care. League missions. So you'd have to be in leagues. All right. Ranked battle items, so you can get the Charlemagne Concept 1B, which I'd like to have. Let's go to T45. I don't know anything about it. Tier 7. The Concept 1B is Tier 9, and the Charlemagne is Tier 8. Kampfpanzer 50T, Tier 9. Don't know much about it. Blunt-nosed Viper 3D style, which goes on the T100 LT, which I don't have, but that'd be kind of fun. Aquilifier? Oh, it's kind of a Roman Legion kind of 3D style for the Progetto M40 Mod 65. I believe that's the Tier 10. And then, this one is kind of fun. The Gamer 3D style suitable for Kampfpanzer 50T, which you can get right there. And I think the ammo changes based on how well you performed in ranked. League missions, ranks for rewards for ranks and qualifications, bonds, credits, days of premium, consumables, and other renewals. So bonds would be nice, credits would be nice, consumables could be nice, bonus XP, but mainly I kind of hoping to unlock some of that stuff. Rewards for leagues. Sprinters are the first 30 players to complete all divisions and enter one of the leagues. These players will receive Golden League rewards regardless of their performance. Most anticipated and valuable reward will be the Chinese 114 SP tank destroyer. It doesn't seem... I'll be fine if I don't get that. I mean, I'm not going to get it, but I'm not too hurt about that. Ranked season rewards, advanced rewards. So the easiest one here, you get 1,000 bonds. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, isn't it? An item of improved equipment of your choice. That would be nice. 2 items of equipment of your choice. That too would be nice. I think I'd rather have that than the 114. But I don't think we're going to get that far. Top players of the year, progressive awards. I don't care about those badges at all. All right, so I don't know what tank to tank in. I suspect the STB is my best bet. It's a versatile medium tank, which if we go in there again, versatile heavy, versatile medium, trade hit points and block damage, cause damage upon own spotting. I think it can do that, but the armor's not great. It's got good mobility, decent gun. What's the pin on here? Should I be using... probably not for the qualification rounds. 258 penetration versus heat, 330 penetration, but it doesn't work on spaced armor, at least not very well. Screw it, let's just go. Let's try the STB. What could possibly go wrong? People are going to laugh at you. Laugh away. Well, I suppose... Oh. Yep. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking I need to stay with my friends. Is there an artillery? There's no artillery. Do you have a bat shot? Yeah, I don't feel confident against most of those tanks. We've got a 60 TP, IS-7, couple Kronwagen. I am tempted to go up around the cliff Oh, he's got the 3D style. I was thinking maybe I could take the 5A out. Should I try to go up the hill? Does anyone do that? Looks like the lighter tanks are trying to stay a little bit to the right, except the Leopard. So we've got a tank back here. He slowed me down, and... Alright. 50M. 50M, 50M! Ooh, what's that? He's going down. This may be a mistake. Wow, is that... Oh, sorry, bro. Is that 277 already around the corner? He did not dilly-dally. Like your paint job, bro. Mine's pretty good, too. E100. Geez, I might need to load some premium ammo here. IS-7. I'm going to go ahead and reload standard ammo. He's on to us now, though. Oh, that was a bad shot. No, don't engage. I thought with that angle that would go through. And I'm immobilized. I think I'm okay. Nope. Need to move. Need to move. Kernwagen got me. Oh, I can't. Damn. Yeah, that slope right there rolled me to the left. Maybe I can get this Kernwagen. Tracked him. This is not stressful. I need to keep telling myself that. Yeah, I kind of earned that hit. I definitely earned that one too. And he's got that auto reloader, or just reloader, auto something. You can do it. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe that went in. It looked like it was sort of the top side of his turret. Oh, he pulled the trigger before I did. I don't think mine would have gone in anyway. So 13. Yeah, I didn't even do my health in damage. But I guess if we're going to do this as quickly as possible, that I need to change tanks. So we could go with the 121 or the WZ 111 5A. The E4 and the E3. The E4 is a little more flexible, but doesn't have as good of armor. The E3, if it gets caught out, it's easy to flank. How do I have 57% win rate? That's just luck, right? 77 battles. I suppose that's a low enough number that I can't take too much credit for that. Look at this 3D style from one of the battle passes. Or it wasn't the battle pass, it was... Well, I guess it was the battle pass. You just had to get to the end of it. I don't think you had to pay for the premium pass. Oh, why am I out front? I don't want to be out front. I don't know what to do. I'm just scared. All right, they have mostly heavy tanks. Maybe I should bring a heavy tank. Of course, I don't... The 5A is not a great heavy tank to take. Object 140 is going that way. I'm going to follow him. I don't know why he said that. Because he wants this side covered? Attention to E6. Oh, he wanted me to go there? Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't believe that missed. And I'm going to get shot from this side as well. Angle a little. $50B is... Whoa! Is the 50B really a good tank to bring? And ammo racked. I'm not even going to bother fixing it. And dead. To be honest, I was tempted to go through the town. Not into the abbey itself, but through the part where there's more buildings down low. I don't know. That was the 121. Oh, the STB's available. I don't suppose we won. We won. Did I get something for... I guess I just complete a battle and all I can hope for is completing battle. Okay, no. So he got 2 chevrons. I did not get a chevron. I did not. Wow, you can actually lose chevrons? All right. So do I need to be a little more cautious with my health? Probably. I don't think my position was too bad. I might have been a little too aggressive. It's hard to say. For me, anyway. "86 players in queue. Yeah, I don't think there are any chevrons in qualification. They just didn't make a separate battle results for qualification. Bump, 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 bump. I could try to spot the road. The lake road. It looks like that's what the leopard is going to do. Don't worry about me, bro. You got this. Now I've got... Oh, I only tracked him. Why are you there? You're not going to get any shots there. Ah, man, I stuck out too far there. I got a pretty good dome. Oh, took some damage there. But they know I'm here as well, so... tracked him. And I don't have any concealment. Can I do this with the bush? Not really. That did not go through. Is there any artillery? There's not. Alright, they're just moving. Except this guy, and... Oh man, he's got backup. So I'm going to do worse this time than I did last time. Because we're so outnumbered. Oh man, he was waiting for me. I thought he was paying more attention to the leopard. Alright, let's not dilly-dally. 1,000 damage. Whew. Not great. We did get some roll bonuses there, so maybe that'll help. I think on the previous map I might have been sniping from too far. Alright, let's take the 111.5A out. Can I only have... Oh, it delayed because that finished. And that was a defeat. Wah, wah. And I doubt very much that I was in the top. I did score two shots, so be very impressed, won't you? I did not do as badly as I thought I did. Okay, let's take out a heavy tank, and I think this is the only tier 10 heavy I have. Yeah, and the M60 is not here, so can't do that. Do I want to take out an artillery? Kinda no. I mean, the pace is so fast, you probably only get to fire 4 rounds if you set up in a good place. Something I wanted to talk about, though, is the... I did the video yesterday about, focusing on the Cromwell B. And so, because it was going on sale today, Tuesday the 18th. And... looking at the premium store, it's only available as a bundle. It should be like $14, $15 for the tank, but it only comes with like a bonus bundle with a bunch of equipment and a bunch of extra crap, which is nice if you want it. And then there's the cheaper one at $24, $25. It has a BIA crew, and presumably... Brothers in Arms is the Zeroth skill and not the first skill. So whatever you get after Brothers in Arms progresses at a rate like it's your first skill. Are you familiar with the concept? It's zero skill crews are pretty almost worth buying on their own. That's why I bought the Rudy. What am I doing? What is he doing? I'm so used to going right here and then sniping that way, but that isn't necessarily the right way. Maybe I should have gone with these guys over here to support them. if that E4 does spot a bunch of them, then okay, there's one. Then that would give us an idea as how to respond as a team. So anyway, I'm mad at Wargaming. I already have the tank, but I'm mad at Wargaming that you can only buy it in either a small bundle or a big bundle, instead of as just the tank itself. I don't quite have a shot there. Let's go ahead and fire anyway. Then I'm going to move up. Let's see. They're not all spotted, so I could be flanked. Yeah, it went high, a little bit to the left. I love the sound of that gun, though. Ah, that was a dumb shot. I shouldn't even have pulled the trigger. I think I was in such a hurry to retreat. Alright, so we've got two over there, but they are going to be to the east, but they're going to have cover. This Super Conqueror looks like he means business. I was hoping that he would pull out a little bit more. That did not go through. Alright, good shot from the 103. Is that a 103? Oh, I need to come over here so I can protect my health if this guy comes through here. He's not doing that. There he is, and boom. Hey, I hit something, Ma! Did you see me? Get a little bit lower here. We are reloaded. Somebody's going to come right over the top on us as soon as our health is low enough. Oh boy. Yeah, he got me good. How did I miss that? Because my commander's hurt, probably? Should have healed him first. I hope he missed. Oh, bro! I'm trying to help you! Oh, Lex is about to die. Wow, I'm glad he didn't. Surprised that didn't do more damage. Oh, he's going after the IS-7. Yeah, we're just trading now. He's using heat. I am not, so I've got to make my shots, and I'm getting shot from behind. And here comes his cavalry. And can I get this last shot? No, because I got ammo racked. Well, I did better on damage, 1917. I think I got some roll bonuses there. And we were there for the end, practically. So, how did it go? I think the IS-7 did better because he was hitting targets that were over by the castle. You received a reward for qualification, 3 battles fought. Oh, that's nice. I got some stuff. Oh, those directives? All right, so number 2 was number 1. I don't remember it. Lex Luthor was the guy that was in the IS-7 next to me. All right, I'm tempted to go out with the. You are among the top 4 players on the losing team by experience earned. So I retained a chevron. All right. I don't really want to take a tank destroyer, and I don't really want to take the artillery. Maybe I should. What do I have on this? Do I have a rotation device? I would, if I took this, I would kind of want the rotation device. What is the specific power? Is 12.47 with the turbo. The turbo only gives it 0.85. So I don't know if it'd be, if I'd want to take the turbo off, the gun reload. I might even take the vent off before I take the turbo off. If I were going to do that, but let's 44% win rate, 57%. And yet I'm going to take the, I've got a better crew in the STB. The armor's not as good, but it's more flexible. Well, the turret, I always want to call it a helmet for this tank. Gubuto is, so it's pretty good on a ridge line. It's more agile than the 112, more gun depression. Yeah, Dios mío. They want to go that way. When did rank start? I think like about a week ago. So everyone else is going this way. I'm going to go this way too. Our friend Lex Luthor from the last battle is here again. There he is in his IS-7. Really don't know what to expect. Oh my glob! Robbed! Robbed, I tell you. Oh, there's a Kernwagen right there. I don't want to get clapped by him. Because I was spotted. Alright, he's going that way, he's going that way. This is VZ-55. I was wondering, is he going to push hard, or is he just going to go up and get a spot to fire from? Stay down here a little bit more. Nice job, team. And I cannot. Alright, blocked a shot and got some roll bonus. Ooh. Is the STB-1 coming back? Alright, so I suspect this means that most of their team did not come this way. Can we get a shot? 338, that's a little bit low. Oh, man, I'm already reloaded and I can't help my friend right there. Didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Okay, I'm rolling back too far. It's lowering my DPM. Alright, he's down. Still got to worry about that TVP. Is he behind the building? He is, but... oh, he's behind the tracks, too. So that guy's on his own for the moment. What can we do here? Alright. Felt good about that. IS-7... is he coming up the tracks? Nope. So the... looks like we're winning. Mouse last seen in the middle. IS-7 looks like he's just clinging for life. Can we get a side shot on that turret? It looked like it was pretty square. I should have used heat, I suppose. I'm not going to go after the mouse. I don't know if I'm spotted either. Oh, I know the answer to that question now. That was that another low roll? 379? No, that's not that low. I don't know if I can damage the top of his turret from that angle. So basically I'm just harassing him at this point. I've got full health. Probably better off going in on him, and then maybe I can circle strafe him. I don't know if he has help. There's only 2 tanks left, so no, he doesn't. Kernwagen's probably going to get him pretty low before I get there. Yeah, Kernwagen will probably clip him out. All right, 1825. So who said that? Only 3.2k damage. Yeah, I didn't even clear 2,000. So that should be like 5 battles now. Battle results. And I thought I did okay. I did not do okay. I'm a sad panda. I don't think I would have done better in the 121. I did pull back like I mentioned, I did pull back too far, so that meant I was reloaded and then still trying to reposition. So I could have done better there. Let's go again. Yeah, 5 of 20. So I don't know, maybe 3rd division. I don't know what it's going to be like. I thought I did okay. I don't really know what to do here. We've got 2 TVPs and a 430U. I'm tempted to just stick with the 430U and support him. I don't see my friend Lex Luthor. Yeah, this could work well, or this could work poorly. And I don't... Wow, they're faster than me. I don't know if they're going to ride hard and fast. Whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't see in chat there. If you have time and patience, aim for the track and damage the enemy tanks. Oh, okay. You didn't play aggressively enough at the end. Yeah, that's my problem. I'm always either too safe or too aggressive. Yeah, I was not really ashamed of that battle. I was just disappointed in the scoring results. Some people perhaps just weren't meant to play ranked. Yeah, it kind of defies how I think about things. They still have their medium tanks unspotted. He's moving up aggressively. I'm going to try to move to this mound. See if we get spotted. We did not get spotted, so... Oh, he's getting shots into town. Nice. But that is within spotting distance. Is he going to cross there? Yep. Oh, he hit the brakes. Somebody told him. So I need to... Oh, got a friend, or non-friend, over here. Yeah, I guess if you destroy tracks, you still get credit for the damage that others do. It almost sounds like a movie title. The damage that others do. not much point in going, whoa, Daddy-o! I meant to do that. Oh, now I am dead. Yeah, and I would not expect anyone to help me in ranked. Bye, Bacon. I thought I was too close to the building. Let's see. Maybe if I turn. No. Maybe if I turn the turret. Elevate the gun. The turret's not even turning. It's that bad. That was embarrassing. I don't think I'm gonna get any chevrons for this one. God. The old relic 333. Yeah. Let's maybe try a different tank. And a little more caution. That was embarrassing. Don't tell anyone. Or clip it. Either one. Oh, boy. 121. Pretty good. The rate of fire feels a little slow. I'm not even sure it's different than the STB. And then the lack of gun depression feels bad. But it does feel a little more sturdy. Which is good when you're rolling down a cliff. Yeah, if I'd have caught that just a little bit sooner, maybe I could have turned into the skid. What are we gonna do? It's, yeah. Fun's the point, right? It's a game? Thanks for saying hi. Oh, boy. Artie is a waste of a tank in this mode. It can be. I mean, the rate of fire really holds it back. Do we? Yeah, we do have artillery. Let's go. What are we? Are we really going this way? Well, I guess... Whoa, am I slipping? I guess they don't have tank destroyers, so maybe going across the field isn't as dangerous as my intuition tells me it is. Looks like they're going for the corner. I am more than a little tempted to slip down here and try to get some cross shots. Looks like, is that what the Progetto is trying to do? Or is he just trying to be sneaky and go through the middle? Try not to roll off the cliff again. That went way high for what I was trying to achieve. Ooh, lack of gun depression. He's reloading. I doubt he'll do that again. It's getting close. Okay, a bunch of them are still unspotted. I was robbed. Oh, I probably hit the TVP, didn't I? Alright, let's try coming down here. It's a little dangerous, but you know, think differently. Oh, I aimed a little too far to the left. I'm probably not fulfilling my role like a jabroni. Uh-huh. Well, I could try to get down to the river. Since I... yeah, the TVP is already dead. And I... Oh, no! The leopard is unspotted. Ugh. So going this way, I suspect the leopard is back here. Whoa, or right there. Yep. And we're not going to get a shot on an AMX-30B. STB is up there. So do you think he'll try to come in behind me? He doesn't know that that is behind me, though. Last seen there. Not spotted, not spotted. No whammies. Still not going to get a shot on this guy, am I? No, but I could try to flank him, because we know he's alone. He's coming up this way, so too late for that. Who spotted me? Oh, I got too far up. And that was a bad shot. So now he has the advantage. Oh, 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 oh. And he's faster than me.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've lost the track. Permission to engage. One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel. Penetration.
And I can't fix that track.
Get going.
Whew. Lucky to be alive. Oh, declare. Howdy! Howdy, Flan. Twitch is letting me watch the stream in lower quality tonight. Yes. Nice. I think we talked about it before. I suspect they only have so many assets available, and so they dedicate those assets to the more popular. Hey! I ranked. Got a chevron. But yeah, at night, I don't think there are as many people streaming. And that was actually how many battles was that? I got bonds too. Let's go back to the STB 7 of 20. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not happy about it, but there's a lot of rewards that I'm interested in. The thing I'm mostly interested in is the Concept 1B, and I really don't know if I can get to Silver League, which I think is what you have to do to qualify to get it, or qualify before you can buy it at the maximum price. Ooh, I got a 40-05. I'll have to keep that in mind. Hey fellas, what are we gonna do? Plan all heavy or push mid? I don't know what that means.
Let's go.
I guess that means everybody go to the heavy route. You know, I kind of march to the beat of my own drum, but... And then... then almost everybody is going mid. I'm getting good traction across the rice paddy there.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Not terribly surprised. Oh! A5 there. Oh, man. I hate this thing. Now, where was that 40-05 spotted? He was back over here. Let me load regular rounds. So he's probably ready for me if he's got his head screwed on halfway straight. I'm not spotted. I'm not spotting him. Let's go ahead and load a gold round. That felt good. I hate those bastards. Ooh, he was frustrated. I think he's firing heat too. Did you hear the sound? I should have actually aimed that. Oh, 277. Should I go help with him? No, they got him. I'm going to head to the cap. And there's a possibility that they're going to have people come this way. I'm not going to get any bonuses for capping, though. Oh, what do we got here? Too late. Oh, looks like we're going to lose now. Oh, maybe not. We're actually ahead on both, well, on tanks. STB-1 could come this way. He's full health. I'm full health. He's still unspotted, so I would be terribly surprised if he's not headed for me. Progetto 65 also still unspotted again, or not respotted. There he is, so I was a little surprised he's not coming after me. I've got a minute left. STB-1 still unaccounted for. 35. Ah, there he is. Engine compartment. Damn. I already used my... Now he's tracked. Maybe I should have tracked him. I do not have good armor. Oh, that didn't pin. It just... Oh my god. That's horrible. And I can't... can't fix my ammo rack. So should I have not been greedy there? This is going to be over pretty soon, but let's head back to the garage because I don't want to wait that long. Yeah, I think I had switched back to regular. If that was a heat round, that's disappointing. And once again, top 7. Although I didn't do that much damage, so I guess that was roll bonuses as much as anything else. And that should have been number 8. Was it 8 or 9? I think it was 8. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Players in queue, 101. So I wonder how the matching works if there's this many in queue and there's only 20 per battle and it still takes this long. Yeah, now what I normally like to do is knock down those trees, or not that first one, but the trees behind that one, and then spot and snipe the field. But I do not want to be alone at the beginning of the battle. Not before having some idea where most of, if not all of, the tanks are. So I'm going to start going this way. Everyone else is... We got some coming this way. Someone is asking all one line. Probably not. I'm not going to put as much effort into my blind as I normally do. We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. Type 5 Heavy says, I'll do it, but I'm not sure what it is he'll do. I don't think I've got a shot here. I think I do have a shot there if I hurry. No? Guess not. And spotted. So they mostly came this way. So we need to not be overly aggressive and hope that our team that's in the east flanks them. And they have artillery. Kind of want to make sure that we're not flanked. So I'm not really contributing here. What do we got there? Object 261. No shot. Und he is dead. There's the 40-05. Hey, someone's capping. Surprised that shot landed. Hey guys, did you know you're surrounded? I guess that was the front of his tank and not the rear like I originally thought. Use the healing kit so I could finish that reload and try to get a little extra damage. I guess we need to go back to our cap? Somebody does anyway. I'm going to load gold because when you're trying to reset the cap, every shot counts. I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Do you ever just feel slow? One of them left the cap. And both tanks are there. Got a 60, and they're both full health. CS-63 is going in like a boss. Darn it.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Oh, see, I probably should have just killed him instead of trying to track him. What was I thinking? Let's see, 24 or 44 Cromwell with a 0 skill crew. I'll pass. Yeah, I mean, that made me mad when I saw that. T-42, boy, I don't even remember what the T-42 is. But, yeah. If it was $16 even with the Brothers in Arms crew, I'd say get it. But it's just insulting that, like, hey, here's a great tank. It's worth $14, and but you can pay an extra 10, right? That was battle number 8 of the qualifications. So, and I'm also disappointed, but not terribly surprised, that you can't buy the tanks from the in-game store with gold. The IS-3A you can get on the website without any ups or extras, just the basic tank itself. I think it's $46, but you can't buy it in-game for gold. So that I was disappointed in. So now I've got all this gold that I was planning to spend on tanks in-game, and I can't get the ones I wanted. I really want to get the Scorpion G, and I'm not sure about the other, what was the other one? Object 256. Now, out of habit, I'm going this way, but I kind of want to see what the rest of the team is going to do. They're saying push K-line. Wait, aren't the Kalons the enemy? In the Orville? Jeez, when is that show ever going to come out? With Season 3. Woo! Nice air, bro! You brought a Sheridan to a gunfight? I hate that 2684. I have no idea. He's looking this way. I have no idea how to pin it. Oh, there's someone over here. We still don't know where some of their team is. 3 of their tanks are unspotted. There was a moment I had a shot at him. Need to get him first, but he's... Wow! My leveling system made me shoot a little bit low. I'm going to just go in on this guy. Can I ram him? Get that little bit of extra damage, which that shot would have done anyway. I'm still spotted. Still spotted. Nice. Slightly surprised that went through. He had a little bit of an angle there. Is he going to go right here? That was disappointing. Apparently the 277 is the tank to get. Let's see if we can break through there. Ooh, can I get a nice side shot on him? Oh, it's not even my birthday! What's going on with this guy over here? Oh, I missed my opportunity. Oh, I should have let him more. That's right, aim. Oh, you wily coyote. Oh, what's going on here? So that 26A version 4 is still in the same spot. Probably. Is he coming forward or is he going to go back? Oh, what do we got here? And what do we got here? That's not going to do anything. We're about equal on tanks. Can I get that lower plate? Not that time. Got a nice piece of dirt. You know, if you're in the real estate business, I guess that's nice. So that 268 is somewhere behind that temple. Oh, can we get him? That would have missed anyway. So we've got, what is that, an object? Is that the 27? No, that's something else over there. So we've got a crossfire potentially. I'm surprised that the 268 didn't spot me when I shot at him. Whoa. I don't want to be immobilized. Let's see. Comes with 1,000 gold. Yeah, I mean, what? Like you can't buy gold without buying a tank? I'm gonna have to switch to heat. But he knows I'm firing at him. Well, as soon as I get a shot on him, I'll be spotted. No, he's right on the edge, so maybe not. Okay, so do have gold loaded. That guy is probably right there. So running up on him will probably get me shot. Although I don't know why this IS-7 is not spotted. What are you shooting at? I made a pretty swirl in the sand. I was hoping that they would spot that whoever's over there. If I go in on the 277, ooh, what do we got? If we're going, oh, there, he's over there now. Oh, crap. I should have been more defensive. Can I fix that yet? I can't fix that yet. He's going to be in cover before I can get a line of sight on him. No. That's a total waste of ammo. I feel silly for having fired. Again, big waste of ammo. And he has the advantage here. Nice miss, bro. Yeah. It's like I'm playing Farmville. I'm trying to plow. He's driving by me because I'm the least dangerous player on my team. And This may be the most damage I've done, actually. 2,700. Oh, are we going to see a shiny all gold please kill me tank in your garage? No. No, I mean, I've got the gold. I might as well put a bid in, but I don't want to waste, what, probably 32,000 gold for a tank that I don't love. It's a good tank. It's a good tank, but it's, it's not a pay-to-win tank. 50th range? Well, I'm not even sure what you mean by 50th range. Alright, so I got some directives and 20,000 credits. I wish I could save this picture. That'd be nice for making thumbnails. And, also 7 bonds. Well, it is a tier 10 tank. We already know how I did, because we saw the battle results. So by XP third, by damage third. So why was I down here? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's go again. We're halfway to finishing qualifications. Oh, 50k gold. Yeah. You're right. I didn't even remember what the minimum bid was. I want to say it was 27,000, 25,000. And the way the other tanks have been going, it's been like 15% over the minimum bid. There's only 500 of these. I've got the scratch, but I think I'd rather use this on crew training than on this tank. Yeah, if I could get it for 15,000, I think I would scratch that itch, but 30 to 40,000, I don't think so. I don't know. I guess I don't understand other people's psychology well enough. Do you see the gold tank and think, I got to shoot that guy first? I don't. I think it's more that, people see the gold tank and they see a whale, and so they don't consider them more dangerous or a higher priority target. But, I'm sure some people, out of spite, you sure like that shiny tank, huh? Be a shame if something bad was to happen to it. The audacity. It is a bit audacious. A bit opulent. Oh, what are we going to do here? My instincts are to play it like a normal battle and just run up to that building and then, take out anyone that, or damage anyone that tries to get in that on the mid road. The EBR is going that way, so he might need someone to help him a little bit. But now he's going that way. Whoops, sorry, bro. I like that paint job. And take that truck out. That's how you win. You gotta take the trucks out. Damage their supply lines. This feels like a mistake. Really? Who spotted me? Was it this guy? I forgot to check if there was artillery. There is not. Do I want to take that tank or truck out? Probably not. They got the EBR up there. What do we got here? I'm not going to hit anything like that. Better off creeping it up like this. Can I creep up? It's not letting me creep. There we go. And nope. My hydraulics are not jacking my back up as much as I thought they would. A little bit lucky that EBR hasn't done anything. Looks like he's going back down the 0 line. That guy's not... If he's on the corner, he's hiding. And yeah, I've got the same turret as you. You should know better than that. But he is firing. It sounded like heat. Yes, it is heat. And then I'm going to make the big mistake of crossing the field. Alright, maybe it's not a big mistake. What happened to you? No, not the 62A! Now what's the STB doing? That was aggressive. Wasn't really worth the trade. Make him think I'm coming up again. But he's got a friend back there who I'm surprised hasn't taken a shot at me. Yeah, he's still firing heat. He probably didn't load anything else. There he is. I was about to say I'm not spotted yet. And he's firing APCR. Gold. Big battle in town. Squaring off solidly. Has everybody been spotted? Everybody has been spotted. The Patton's no longer there. I'm going to be a team player and see if I can come in and get shots on this STB. So the Leopard one is going to get a shot at me. And I... Do I need to carry 2 repair kits? So I think that helped the team out a lot, although it probably didn't help my score much. Moving on. So that's game 11. Is there something I can do to protect my ammo? Oh, yeah, one of the modifications. Is it this one? Prevents fuel tank, fire, ammo. Yeah. Should we put that on the STB? It's a thought. All right, let's take this beast out again. I didn't really review the equipment on here. That's pretty standard. The dispersion is bad enough, 0.32, that for anything over medium distance, it's we miss a lot. All right, let's go in. I kind of want to try rank just to get access to ranked bond tanks. Then again, even though I have, 5 tier 10, never played them. Yeah, it's weird. I have played my tier 10s a fair amount, but not really that much. I play a lot of tier 6, I play a lot of tier 8, and mostly tier 8 premiums, because why not make money? I think I'm going to do it that other... Oh, this is the 121. I could probably still do that. Head up to this hill. I'm just going to... Where's my team going? I'm going to go with them. And then I will shake out if I see a good flanking opportunity. Don't those extra grousers slow you down? Looks like we are going this way. Wow, this is with a turbo. I'm accelerating, I'm accelerating. I mean, in my early days, 7, 8 years ago, 8.5 years ago, whatever it was, I was interested in the T-95. That was basically my goal. I'll use turret. Oh, I thought he was turning his turret. And we took damage. How is he shooting me when there's a tank in... Oh, there's a bat shat over here, who's actually already been spotted, so we should have known better. Well, I only needed the second half of my health anyway, so we're gonna be fine. Quite an arc on that shell. We're gonna get surrounded. So the Batshat is probably reloading. Oh, yeah, there's the Leo. Or Leopard. I'm not spotted, but he got spotted. So the Patton wants to go after the Leo.
I need help.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say yes. This does not look promising. Got the Kernwagen over there as well. Well, he had the right idea, but... Yeah, just going up that ridge like that, you are going to get torn up. And me too! And I don't have the gun depression you do.
They killed our driver. Critical hit.
Whoa!
Bailout. This vehicle is had it.
Officer, he came out of nowhere! Oh, do I have slow mode on still? Jeez. Now I gotta figure out how to turn it off. There it is, slow mode and off. There we go. Do we even need to see this? 725 damage? That group of the three of us, well, the Patton got taken out because he was too high up on the edge there. And yeah, ooh, yeah. Chevron lost. I guess the number of chevrons I get determines where I go into Division 3, I guess. I don't know. But a better move for us, too, would have just been go all the way up the road and then work back at them. Try to single one of them out. Not really sure what to do here. I'm never sure what to do. Ranked is just so new to me. Wait a minute, is this guy... Is that the... Oh no, that's from one of the event before Mirny. With the teleporting Waffenträger. I'm gonna go with this guy. It's a mistake. I know it's a mistake. Don't go by yourself. Oh man, if that had landed, that would have been so sweet. And I was not spotted. How did that happen? I have no idea who spotted me. Was it just a delayed activation? That went low. Alright, the EBR hasn't spotted anybody over there, so let's go wide. And see if we can get some sneaky shots. He still hasn't encountered anybody. Come on, Turbo. Watch me drive off a cliff again. It wasn't so much that I drove off the cliff as much as I rolled sideways down it, you know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I help? Probably not. I'm getting some stutters. Wow. And now I'm within spotting range. They have cover. If he pushes on that UDES, then I do have a shot. Nice tracking.
Critical hit.
I don't know if I did any damage with that shot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Should have held that shot. Shot the IS-7. Alright, so the 121 knows that he's not in a good place. Maybe this isn't the good place. Maybe this is the bad place. If I go too high on the hill, I won't be able to elevate the gun enough. What do we got here? Nothing? Whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna be spotted. Viking still has cover. I should totally just go in on that 121. I should take out that EBR. Always a good feeling taking out an EBR. I'd have to low roll pretty badly to not be able to. No point in finishing that thought. Run, EBR, run! Well, I got clapped in the butt. At least I didn't get ammo racked that time. I'm going to count that as something went right. Although it could have gone a whole lot righter. Oh, man. Sorry, sir. And or ma'am. L'objet. On cap 0. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Nice. We get another shot at him? No. No. Ooh. Another bite from the apple. And we're done. 1,700 damage. That ought to be just about good enough for 0 chevrons. But we should be up to about 14 battles now. I wasn't sure if I was going to... Oh, we got a chevron. I wasn't sure if I was going to have the stamina to 13. So we got some more directives. I might use that. I might use that. I'll definitely use that. Okay, top set. When we already looked, so we know that... Does it just start you off in alphabetical automatically or something? By tank? Don't matter. Are we making any money? Yeah. Tier 10 ain't easy. Maybe I should run a booster. No. Let's do crew. Free XP. Where did it go? And scratch. That should help. I am also... Wait. Do I want to take off Accelerate Crew Training? Yes, I do. Because we've got quite a ways to go before. So probably better off getting some field mods. 13 of 20. All right. I thought it was 14. Had my... Got myself a little too excited there. So if I can play, I mean, it's expensive, I guess. If you don't have boosters and you do poorly, and you, I didn't get killed that time either, but I did lose half of my health. I need to see how much money we make or lose in a defeat. Oh wow, it split us up. I'm tempted to go up here and support this way. It doesn't always work that well. Often enough, the camouflage gets broken. Well, it doesn't work if we all go this way. A gopher hole? So now I'm a little bit late to the party. Oh, please don't go, dude. No, but please don't go. Oh, he's gonna go. All right, he stopped going. And we spotted... Oh, that was a bad shot. It was rushed. And there's no... There's still some tanks unspotted. Ah, like that E50M maybe? He's got a really good turret. There's not much point in shooting at him. Gotta worry about the E50M again. That was nearly part of my hair. Wow, what spotted me that time? Did the E50 spot me? Yeah, this is no... Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Alright, this E50 is spotted. That actually hit him. Ah, stupid elevation. He's going to be safe by the time I get my gun up. And now he's not spotted. I'm going to run into this building a couple more times just to let it know who's boss. Now it aimed too low. We didn't even scratch them. How about this STV? And I'm spotted again, which means I'm about to get shot. Oh, and the leopard's up there. Well played, leopard. And he has retreated so that now I can't shoot him. But they know I'm here. And another building. Building inspector. Just want to make sure it's solid. E50's a one-shot. So it looks like they might be returning to base. I'm a one-shot for most tanks. Let's see if we can contribute something. I can't climb that. Son of a... There's the leopard. The rest of them are probably along... Oh, he's the only one left, and he's going to be dead before I get up there. Alright, 389 damage. But it counts towards qualification. But... And I wouldn't lose a chevron if we were in a division, because we won, but still... Not worth bragging about. I wasn't even the worst one. I guess Savage 16 was... Well, no, because the 140 got some damage done there. Maybe it was the E50. I don't think he did much damage. Let's go again. All right, 6 more, and then we'll be in a division. Not sure if that was a cafe bike or a cow mooing. You can see how they're similar, right? I'm tempted to go into the town. 40, mostly heavy tanks. I don't know. So all the heavy tanks are going to go that way. Why this way? I don't know. It's probably a bad idea because anything up there can shoot me. Get up here and take a peek through these bushes. And then I think I want to be patient for a moment. See what is and isn't spotted. Kronwagen is all alone up there at A8, Alpha 8, Alpha 7. He's not taking damage, so I'm going to follow him. That's how you define courage. I was going to go the long way, but then it occurred to me that if these heavies turn around and try to pursue me, they will have less of a disadvantage on level ground. Whereas if they have to climb a hill to chase me, then that's going to be bad for them. Wow. I thought I had a good shot on that lower plate. Well, we have divided their attention. Is he retreating? I can't tell if he's trying to get away. If I go... Can't believe that didn't go in. Oh, Conqueror, thank you for missing. Once again, critical hit. No damage. Well, he got me that time. 140 is looking at me. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. I broke 2,000. Woohoo! And from a team standpoint, we broke up their spearhead. I might have been better off if I had... No, probably not. I was going to say if I backed into these bushes, and then that way the Batshap might have had a shot at him too, but I don't think he would have. All right, this could go either way. Should we do the 121 or the 5A? We haven't taken the 5A out in a while. Oh, do we have a defeat? When was the last defeat? Right there, and that was in the 121. And we still came out with 1,000 creds. All right. What are we in, the 5A? If I had known that the IS-3A was not going to be on sale for gold, would I have put a bid on the Guilin? Maybe. I think I would have. Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, we're in ranked. Stick together. Is the 40-05 any good in ranked? It seems like it's... I don't know. I guess you only have to land one shot, and that's like anyone else landing 3 shots. Super Conqueror is going that way. 40-05 is going that way. Progetto 65 is going that way. I am going to go with the CS63 and the Super Conqueror. If I can catch them. Hey guys, wait for me! Well, going everywhere could work. It kind of depends. If you get somewhere and you meet a superior force, then you are at a disadvantage. But if you meet that superior force from 2 different angles... Oh man, that 100 LT could spot me crossing there. I don't know if these are these flamethrowers. I don't think those work. Kenneth Carr. I know someone named Kenneth Clark. Oh man, he is going to get clobbered. Is it too late to tell him to fall back? Should I tell him I'll help you?
Fall back.
Super Conqueror's moving in. If I don't go with him, then they'll just be picking us off one at a time. He got it probably from the LT. Probably has superior camouflage. I am going to go ahead and fix that track. I am taking some damage. Man, some people sure like those heat rounds. I was hoping that would track him. Alright. I should be dead any moment now. What is 0 WTR? I hate dog tags. I don't want to see yours. I don't want you to see mine. Dog tags can just suck it. Alright, so that was 13, 14. That should be battle 15. Didn't go that well. But I think we know what... Well, like I was saying, if you meet a superior force, then you're at a disadvantage, which we clearly were, and they were pushing hard, which was smart on their part. 15 of 20. We didn't get a word for finishing 15. I probably shouldn't care. I should probably just be like, I just need to get these qualifying rounds out of the way. It's hard to take that mindset. I mean, otherwise, the thing to do would just be YOLO. You go into your first division assignment with the lowest expectation. But I guess if you could skip a division, that would be beneficial. Probably. I'm still not sure how all the rewards work out. Yeah. And are there going to be people that, like, once they get a certain, like, the top thing, they just stop playing because, well, I already achieved the award, so what's the point? I remember Mirny, as much as I love playing Mirny, once I got all of the rewards, it's just like, well, I mean, I guess I'm having some fun, but in some ways it just feels like I'm wasting time because I could be making more credits in regular games. Could be, you know, pumping up a tech tree line. What? Samurai Spirit. Yeah, so I kind of felt like I was helping other people work towards getting the whatever things you were supposed to add up. So I was helping other people get the rewards. And I do like the game mode, but a lot of people had stopped playing. We need someone right there. "20 battles for qualifying usually kills me for the most." Yeah, it's... I'm just... I don't know. I think doing this makes it a little more palatable, because I tend to have a better attitude when I'm streaming. Alright, they still have 5 unspotted. Still have 5 unspotted. No, 4 unspotted. The Udez is going to push. The 430U is going to retreat. We are going to lose this flank. Oh, there's an STB. I fired a little early there. What? He's getting away with it? What I want to tell him is, I'll follow you. I need to memorize the F keys. They really do come in handy. Don't like dropping down on chevrons. Yeah. In the qualifying rounds, doesn't matter if you drop down on chevrons. When you get into the next ones, I believe that's when it does. Alright, he's going that way. He's got that cleared, so... Oh my god! We are losing so badly. Should we just cap? I mean, they can totally get back in time. Yeah, this is ridiculous. And there's nowhere to hide. So I'm just basically here to get shot. Hey, I did damage. Not a complete waste. Oh, oh, who doesn't love a good barbecue? I should have rammed him. Didn't even scratch them. Yep, that figures. Did the Udez kill him? Yeah, the Udez killed him. And I broke 1,000 damage, which is a surprise. Oh, because of the fire. The fire gets half the credit, I'm sure. But it looked like it ticked more than once, so he's either using a manual fire extinguisher or... Pretty sure it ticked more than once. That's why you've got to use premium ammunition. And, yeah, not even there. So that was 16, 17. Chevron lost. I don't care. I don't care about losing that chevron. My team got decimated in a hurry. If we had just drove up the valley and straight to the cap, that would have been better. We would have had a 45-second countdown, and they probably could have made it back. But then our team could have been shooting the ones that were returning to base in the butt. Spotting Sniper Hill. Good luck, boys. On the whistle, over the top. So presumably, yeah, we're all going down the 0 line. come over here. Oh, it's not encounter. Was it not encounter last time? I don't remember. So we want to try to snipe right there. That's in draw distance now. Who is getting hit? I'm a little too close to the crease there. I can't believe nobody's there. Let's go ahead and fire. Alright, well. Yeah, I'm with the Hockey Master here. Alright, we'll do a slow roll. Not that slow. IS-7 spotted and tracked. Oh, he's seen me. Track him again. Ooh, AMX 1305. Presumably still there. I've got to stick with this gorilla because if the 1305 is over there, then he is at a disadvantage. Alright, we've been here long enough that we should be unspotted. So let's poke up a little bit. Spotted. Alright, so someone is spotting us over there. Oh, here comes the artillery. Yeah, we need to go this way. There's nothing for you to shoot there. Oh, there's something for us to shoot there. I don't think he's too far down in the dip, though. Was I spotted? Not spotted. But he is kind of down in the dip. I guess I need to worry about my artillery and my base. It's showing that there's one on base. Oh, and they have the leopard. He's going to be going after my artillery. I gave him my side. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I need to retreat to where the gorilla is. Yeah, that was a smart move, tracking me. I probably did more damage than most of my team. Trash, says the Centurion Action X. It's kind of right. So that was 19? Hey, I didn't lose a chevron. I'm not even sure how many I have. Is there a way to check? Oh, that was only 18. Damn, I got 2 more. I mean, woohoo, 2 more. I have 1 chevron in qualification. My performance is 27.78. That sounds pretty good. Let's go again. Yeah, I guess in ranked, if you are not making progress, it would get frustrating. Of course it would. Unless you would just enjoy the mode. Alright, last time we were here, we went around the cliff and tried to fire back this way. I think I don't know. I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't remember the cupola being quite this big on the STB. I don't know if they increased that. Someone asks full rush, someone else says yes, but you know, I don't know what that means. Full rush where? Full rush how? 705A says he'll just hold the line as long as he can. Did somebody spot something over there, or are we just saying, let's be careful? I don't really want to go that way. So no one went around the cliff. Did I actually do more damage to him than he did to me? Nope, quite the opposite. So is he reloading? Probably. And yeah, baby. Oh, feels good, feels good. Alright. Now if I use my creep... Oh, nope, not good enough. Leopard shot. Oh, nice job, Leopard. Sneaky Pete. We are definitely going to fix the loader. Remember Kurt Loader from MTV News? Ooh, feels good, feels good. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to get through that. The highlight of that was I made him waste a shot. Feels like this guy is going to expose himself, but... Take a blind fire. Oh, I thought we were surrounded for a moment there. Ah, bad aim. I blame myself. Appropriately enough. And... Nope, he's pointing right at me. Someone else is going to poke right there. In just a moment. Almost certainly. No? No? Why are they not... Oh, because no one spotted right here. We got our healing kit, or repair kit back. That was timely. Would you like to peek? I don't think you would like to peek. Thank you for parting my hair. Leopard should be right there. Oh, didn't quite kill him. And it wasn't the leopard. We're down to... Not quite a one-shot. How'd he get up here? I don't know if there's anyone back there. Still got the Object 140 over there. Seems like we've forgotten about him. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. If I go that way, then I'm exposed over here. I can't penetrate him like that. Oh, what a bad time to miss. Can I actually come up here? I might be able to come up here and... Oh, too slow. Too slow. That's a different tank. Oh, are there two over there? We're losing, aren't we? Yeah, we are. STB is above me? No, he's still over there. Oh, come on! Yeah, that was just frustration. But now he knows I'm chasing him too. Why is he... Oh, because the 105 is spotting him. Where will I meet my resistance? Am I alone? Now we've got a Kernwagen over there. Did he spot me through the... He did spot me through the bushes. So we know he has a commander's vision system, don't we? Oh my God, I guess I just need to go in and death or glory. Or neither. Alright, that was 19, right? We only did 1,800 damage. So that's probably not going to get me very high on the list. But we got some spotting. I think we got a little tracking damage. So, halfway up. Sniper Smurf. Snipe. Oh, that's... I'm confusing him with Grumpy Smurf. And we got a chevron. And 5 bonds. Alright. Last qualification round. I think I have 2 chevrons now. And it looks like we're going straight in. Burp. Don't know what to make of this. I guess, once again, I will just find someone to follow. 430U, STB1. You guys do the dirty, I'll snipe, says the AMX-50B. Are you sure you don't want to use your superior armor? Where's he going to snipe from? I don't know. Well, spotted. So, possibly from in town. Are we staying here behind this dune? That seems to be the case. I can try to use my superior gun depression. Which I'm not actually using.
We didn't even scratch them.
Clean, miss. At least that one touched him. I think I fired too late there. I think I started retreating before I started firing. Can I shoot him there? I definitely can't pin my Action X, friend. Super Conqueror's got an amazing turret, right? Yep. But they're not all spotted, are they? No, the Leopard one is probably on that back shelf, so it's probably a bad idea to... Wow. To try to flank them. There's the TVP. And there's the Leopard. So if they could get spotted again, then I could take some shots at them. I'd say one is right about there. Oh, the TVP moved. Leopard is probably still there. If I were a Leopard, that's where I would be. I don't want to get up there and get shot at. Man, I would be tickled pink if my next blind fire reported a kill. He couldn't be that dumb. Well, I don't know, I could be. So why couldn't someone else? Ooh, wow, how am I spotted? Oh, that's how I'm spotted. Damn. I could be getting shot from right there. They're all right there. If we could just clear up the other side, then we could surround them. Oh. Let's see if maybe we can get a shot on this WZ-5A. It looked like he was going to try to come around the dune. I think the IS-4 lists one of his skills as rock climbing. Alright. I've fired several rounds over. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna be stuck way out. And we didn't even scratch him. That was a little bit lucky. What's the matter? You don't have enough gun depression? Crap. Alright, so someone's going to have to divert their attention towards me. Although that TVP could shoot me. Wow, nice. Yep, that was... Oh my god! Why don't I pay attention to the minimap? I did not realize that my team was getting taken apart while I was making that flanking maneuver. Alright. Got it out of my system. And we might as well wait for the end of this, because until this is over, we don't get our 20th. I mean, I could start another one, but it would be another qualifying round. Then we'd get 21 qualifying rounds. Probably. Instead of, like, just automatically putting me into... Yeah, because it's what you join. It's not what happens when you finish. I don't know. I thought we were going to... Now the game starts. Qualifying completed then. Yeah. So I don't know how many... What do you call them? Division? I don't know how many division games I'm going to play. It may get better. It may get worse. I may get even more frustrated than I did when I was like, okay, I made my move. Oh, my team's dead. All right, what does this say? I wanted to read that. But we got 300,000 credits. Nice. For 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of work. Actually, I spent a lot of time reading the rules. So we'll say 2 hours of work, two and a half. Yeah, and 3 more of those things. So, oh, and we lost a chevron. But you've completed qualification and entered the 3rd division. And we got a rank token, woohoo, which will be useful in buying things, if I remember correctly. Let's see, defeat. You are not among the top 4 players on the losing team by experience earned. Bonus battles added. Standard for your performance in the completed stage 4. So I get 4 bonus battles. I don't know what that means. Do you only get to battle so many times per day? That can't be right. Standard for the number of chevrons received in qualification. Standard for the number of chevrons. 1. Oh, okay. I guess. Team-wise, yeah, again, didn't do... Ooh, yeah, bad on damage. Well, we knew we did bad on damage. So, now we can do ranked battles in the 3rd division. 5 days until it ends. Oh, this will be a piece of cake. I don't know what 5 bonus battles would... I know they're in the rules that you get them, but how do you... Oh, I think that. All right, bonus battles. This functionality doubles the number of chevrons earned in battle and boosts your progression through the ranks. League players, okay, can fight in daily bonus battles, the number of which depends on their performance and qualification. So do I get 5 bonus battles every day? Although I'm not in a league, I'm in a division. Oh, okay. Well, let's go again. I wonder. I should have reset my stats. So loss, win, loss, 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 win, 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 loss, loss, win, win. So it's about 50-50. Win. Slightly more wins than losses. It feels like more losses than wins. All right, what's going to happen now? And then I'm not sure. I think you can spend the tokens in the store. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. And like the minimum reward is 3 tokens. If I remember right. It was way down on the bottom of the list. Okay. Wait, I thought I was in Division 3. Why are there... I don't know. Oh, this is part 2 of Division 3. So what are we going to do, guys? I don't know either. He says H7. Well, some of the people are going this way, so let's go this way. The Green Martian Marvin. What was that thing he was looking for? Have you seen my XP39 detonator? Something to that effect. Is he going to stop in front of me? I wasn't trying to use his armor to block for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hang up on you, bro. But, oh, well, what's this guy doing? And he's looking this way now. I was thinking I could get a shot on that E4, but I don't think I'm going to get it now. Oh, man, I got it worse than he did. 1,058, but he's on a reload. Unfortunately, he has friends. Yeah, back him down, and... Oh, crap. Maybe I'll still get some... Nope. I was thinking maybe I'll still get some tracking damage. 1,400. All right, let's switch tanks. I guess I got to be more careful now that I'm in... I need to worry about losing my chevrons. And I know there are steps. Mm-hmm. It doesn't illustrate it too well here. Burp. 1, 2, 3. And then there's the groups. Matchmaker, make me a match. So in 3rd Division, there's a Group 2 and a Group 1. So I believe that's why I've got 3 stripes. Yeah, 3 stripes for the division and then the 2 marks for the group. Second, so 2nd and 1st Division each have a single group, and then the leagues are probably the same way. What was the other thing I wanted to look up? Scroll. Nope. Bonus battle. I think we figured that out. Performance percentage. Standard bonus battles 3. Oh, okay. So you get a... based on your performance. Does this mean I did better than 20%, 27% of people? Is that what that means? Chevrons received in qualification. Bonus battle. I didn't get that many. Shields that keep you from dropping down. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I don't know where they are on the progress. But there are shields. And I remember seeing it before, but I don't see it now. Once again. Oh, right here. Progress in need to achieve 10 ranks. There are a particular number of chevrons between each rank. Once you have earned the required number of chevrons, you advance to the next rank until you reach the highest rank, 10. Reaching 10 automatically promotes you to the next division. So it's almost like there's 9. As soon as you hit 10, you go to the next one. Permanent ranks. Once a player reaches a division, they will never be dropped to the previous one. Each division has permanent ranks. If you've reached one of these ranks, you can't lose it, but I don't... Okay, so 4. At rank 4, we can go up. So we're probably going to lose a... If it's even possible, we'll lose a chevron for that one. Let's take the 121. Efficiency? Well, I know that at the end there, it showed that I had 27 point something. Maybe it wasn't point, but it was 27%. And I think it was efficiency. We haven't played ranked on this field yet. Welcome to Cutthroat Island. Attention to H1 all. He wants everyone to go to H1? H1N1? H1Z1?
Let's get this show on the road.
I'm anti-authoritarian, but at the same time, I don't have a better plan. Yeah, I'm definitely getting little bits of lagging, rubber banding here and there. It's not even rubber band. It's kind of like that, but staggers. I would not be able to pin that. Who needs my help? The 140? All right, I'm suicidal. I meant to hit Z. I hit the shift button twice now. Ba-ding! Something went right. Reload faster! Oh, can I still... Oh, just... I should have switched to the Centurion, huh? Yeah, this tank, not a great sniper, so maybe I should have done something differently. Ooh, ooh. If I hit him, I would have merely tracked him. Reload faster, dum-dum. There's something... Yeah. There is something breakable there, but all I did was break it and not damage the tank behind it. Yay! I got the kill. Whoa, how did I get spotted? I probably celebrated too loudly. Probably still spotted, but I'm being greedy. Yeah. I want that damage. Oh, what do we got here? I was hoping since it was the side of his turret that it would go through, but no such luck. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Will I get a shot at the TVP? Looks like no. We are being surrounded. Guys, we're being surrounded. So we've got two options. We can blitzkrieg, or we can try to defend our cap. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't gone after the cap yet. If for no other reason than, you know, to distract us. Ah! I aimed a little low. He just fired. Oh, and I got spotted. Oh man, I'm not... I thought I'd have more time. Oh, nice reset, bro. That went high. Not a good sniper. Well, no thanks to me. 1,000 damage. That should put me right about there. But I got a kill. Victory is mine. Personal reserves meds. Yeah, I didn't quite make it. But we won, so I didn't lose a chevron. Chevron retained. Feels good to retain that chevron. I'm going to go ahead and start some more reserves. Even though I don't know that I'm going to play for a full hour. I say that, but, you know, I just lose track. Let's see. I think it shows how many chevrons you average per battle, so good players over 100. Oh. No worry about that. No way I'm getting over 100. Should we do the same thing again? I'm a little tempted to try to go up here. Very risky, though. Where are you going? Are you going to drive off this cliff? Ugh. Have you not seen this map before? Yeah, he's going to drive off the cliff. I guess you're in an E4. That was an E4, right? Yeah. Oh, and then it came this way. All right. I will refuse to be frustrated. And... oh, he juked. And I spotted the Leopard 1 who put a nice big hole in my side. And I got credit for being shot. That was weird. I got a roll bonus for being shot. Do they have... they have 2 tank destroyers. And they're both over there on the west side. And I just got shot by the 140, who is right there. Oh, crap. That was a bad shot. And if I fall back enough... Can I? Nope. Can try to get a shot on the Leopard. Where'd that 140 go? I don't want it. There he is. Yep. Come on, a little bit more. There we go.
Enemy armor is hit.
What's that Manicore doing? Oh man, they're going after our 140. Really hoping for an ammo rack, but that's probably not where you shoot those for that. That was a Hail Mary. Oh, he got a piece of me, as did he. But, you know, I'm supposed to take damage. That's part of my role. All right, and we're going to get flanked around the cliff. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, there he is. Oh. I might be able to get a shot on the Leopard 1 before I die. Or that guy.
Penetration.
And I probably have the superior rate of fire, so I should have kept... I wasn't quite reloaded. I would have died anyway. So my team did badly, perhaps badly enough that it'll... I can't imagine taking a sniper tank destroyer into this situation. It's just... Well, I mean, you never know what map you're going to get. So sometimes the city map would be nice. Which way we gonna go, fellas? Or felons? Did I tell you about my trip to the Antarctic? Look at that thing. A little sled scooter. I'm gonna go to town. Feel a little bad for leaving my medium friends. Let's see, they have 4 heavies. I really did not want to miss that shot. His name was Fearless Dragon. Why not? So tempted to peek over that ridge. Oh, someone's sneaking up on us.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. We've lost the track.
I'm just gonna let it.
Target unlocked. Let's roll.
Maybe I can reacquire. I thought he was backing up more. Ooh, can I shoot this guy from behind? That'd be worth it. Or even the side.
Even scratched them.
I hate 2.684s. That's why I'm grinding for one. Kind of. I should have just gone after this guy who now has cover. And he's facing this way, so I'm not going to be able to pin him. Oh! He went up the hill enough, maybe. Oh, I'm spotted, right? Yeah. When I get a chance here, I'm gonna turn around and go after that EBR. Wow, I'm still full health. How did that happen? Oh, we are losing. Down 3 tanks. Come this way in case he's trying to sneak around. Like that. That made it worthwhile. Whee! What's that leopard doing over there? Man, this IAS, these guys are surrounded.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Glad to be of help. Whoa! Whoa, what's going on over here? Phew, huge miss. I'm trying to get out of your way. I'm not going to judge you for being the heavy that didn't go with the other heavies. It's not my style. Although they probably should have. I'm not even going to heal it. Wow, how did that not go through? Somebody's coming. Felt good.
Let's go.
Unfrickin' believable.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, at least he wasn't firing heat. Was that the proper response? Wow, went right over his rear deck. STB-1 is moving forward. My friend behind me just died. Yeah, he saw me coming. What is it with that? Is the luckiest STB I have ever seen. That went too high. Well, I'm about out of standard ammo, so I'm going to be firing. And I can't dip down enough. There we go. Thank you for backing up so I could shoot your lower plate. Oh, wow, 3,000 damage. And I think I got a blind fire too. I'm going to wait for the results on this one, which shouldn't take that long. Because they'll start capping in about 15 seconds, and they'll have 3 on, so carry the, less than a minute. Whew. Is that 5,000 combined? That is 5,000 combined. Didn't know I had it in me. The VZ's going back to base. Please kill him. I want to see it. No! He's not alone. But he's got that... Yeah. The VZ was just the only one spotted. So I doubt I'm top. It's only 3,000 damage. It can't be top. It's got to be more like about halfway up. Congratulations, you achieved rank 1. You achieved rank 2, 3rd division. So we got 50,000 credits. 150 bonds! I'm a little excited about that. Does it show? Additional experience per battle times 1. You received level 1 ranked change decal for the 120 ranked charge. Hey, I was top. I'm still not sure I understand what all of this means. If I click on that, that's just going to be this. 3rd division, rank 2. All right, so I went up a rank. No one was more surprised than me. Do you start not even in 1, whatever that tier is called? I can't remember all the lingo. Rank, it's called a rank. So you start in rank 0? Yeah, that makes sense, because then when you get to rank 10, you move up. Wow, that worked out. I'm going to call that one a flex. I'm not going to humble brag. I'm going to actual brag. Still wondering how like the E3 or the E4 would feel in these kind of situations. Super slow, so you don't get that flexibility. Slightly better armor, bigger alpha damage, better penetration. And again, I'm mostly using standard rounds. There was one battle where I ended up using a lot of gold rounds. Trundle. I still haven't looked up what trundle means. I'm not doing anything important at the moment. Let's see. Noun, an act of moving slowly or heavily. Verb, with reference to a wheeled vehicle or its occupants. Move or cause to move slowly and heavily, typically in a noisy or uneven way. I was using it exactly right. So we've got a light, a medium, and a heavy going that way. It sounds like a beginning of a joke. A light, a medium, and a heavy walk into a bar. Yeah, he's saying we lose. I don't know what's going to happen. I have bad armor. Should I be going this way? The Udez looks like he's going to set up for tank destroyer duty. Where did that round come from? Alright, we've got an E5 and a Badger coming in this way. The Badger's going to stay back. I would like someone to spot something closer than that in the middle. Alright, so we got 2 enemy heavies coming in. Alright, the Kranvang is holding back. If they rush him, I can... Ooh, the Kranvang is already low health. Mid health. Can I shoot these airplanes? What do we got here? Fall back a little bit, buddy. Fall back a little bit. You need to retreat immediately. No, more than that. That went high. Got a 140 up here. He's behind the rock. He's on the other side of the hill. And let's try again. Oh, nice! I scratched his track. This 110, or I could probably get that guy, but I will be killed by either him or the Badger. And I'm spotted, so it doesn't matter anyway. I don't know who spotted me, but it won't be long before someone is shooting at me. Oh, it's probably proximity spot by the E5? Maybe, maybe not. Where is he now? Nicely done, sir. While you're reloading. I like that camo. And I don't want to block you. He's going to be reloaded shortly. Oh, wow. He reloads a lot faster than I thought he would. And... Nope. He's going to be dead before I get there. Badger no longer spotted. There he is. Yeah. I don't even know why I fired. I could try to go up the river. He can only kill so many of us. That's what I'm afraid of. He'll kill so many of us. He's fallen back a little. About to be spotted. Yeah, I should be using premium ammo. I don't think I'm going to get another opportunity. Ooh, man. I didn't realize I actually took damage. I'm gonna switch back to regular ammo. A 7-year-old likes to call it ammo. Got a piece of him. Oh, blast. I don't have a good place to peek with camo. He's probably on the other side of the hill anyway. I'm going in! Kranvang just took a hit. I'm not spotted. Ooh, Zeppelin. So Zeppelin-y. There's only 2 tanks. There's only 1 tank left. Kranvang is probably going to take him out before I get there. Oh, come on! Woohoo! Did I tell you about the sunsets? Oh, I thought you used it right last night. Yeah, I felt like I did, but there's just words you go your whole life hearing, and you pick up on their meaning from their usage. Chevron! And then one day you realize, does that mean what I think it means? And sometimes it doesn't. Did I get a rank change? I did. So if I get one more rank change, then I get a shield. You're among the top 7 players on the winning team by experience earned. You fought a bonus battle. Oh, that's why. Because I fought a bonus battle, I got an extra chevron. So if I get 2 more chevrons... So does that mean I need to be a little more cautious this time to not lose a chevron? If we get to 4, I'm going to call it a night. We've been at it over 3 hours anyway. Trundle brag. Oh, I am not comfortable with this map. All right, so there's 3 heavies per team. That's different. So I will go with a heavy. The heavies. And then we have an E4 as well. They have an E3. Let's get out of this guy's way. And should I push him? Do I have the horsepower? Yeah! He's totally going faster now. Downhill, baby. Alright, what's going on here? Man, they had several go for the middle.
Penetration.
Ooh, 3 shots, 3 hits. Am I sure this is ranked? Clean miss. I probably hit the dirt. How clean is it if you hit the dirt? He's retreating a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. Aiming. Tracked him. I was a little bit closer to the bushes than I should have been, but I did not get spotted. And I don't think that did damage.
Penetration.
Ah, almost had him. What is he doing? I've never heard of tank gymnastics before. Apparently I can't pin his lower plate.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
And I'm about to get spotted. Ah! That bad shot. No shot there. And not really a shot there. And no shot there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, that probably didn't do anything. Did he lose health? Maybe I did do something there. I don't think I can... No, that's not a weak spot. Oh, that is.
Enemy armor is hit.
Next one will be a gold.
We didn't even scratch them.
Let's go up and spot. Nicely, nicely. I'll take that 722 of assisting. Clean miss. Ooh, what's going on up here? Nothing I can do anything about. I'm in the gold now. I think he got him. Yeah, the gorilla got him. Alright, so there's still tanks over here in this mid area. I'm going to switch back to regular ammo. We're over 2,000 damage, 900 assisting. Oh, I was too slow. I didn't want to blow my camo anyway. It's worth a shot. I don't think anyone's even blind fired at me. He's on the far side. We are all spread out. Arguably, we have map advantage, but not by much. I'm full health. I could try to go up into the Abbey. But I am going to load gold. Opportunism. I'm not even sure I was spotted. Man, this could go either way. I don't want him to spot me. I think he spotted me. Spotted me. Ah! I paid way too much for that round for it to bounce. Well, we can be pretty sure he's in the same spot, right? So let's just fire there again. I hit the building. I don't know how I'm not spotted by this guy. And I hit the ground. So that was 3 gold rounds wasted. I'm going to try to go around down below. Woo, don't hit that. Not that it would matter much. They only have 3 left. We have 6 left. So I like our odds. So I won't be losing a chevron. Unlikely, anyway. Okay. We're not quite sure where he is. And we don't know if the IS-7 is still there or not. I think we're all just operating under the assumption that he is. Will he be dead before we get there? Yeah. Maybe not. Alright, we got a little piece of him. So let's lead the charge. I'm full health. So why not? I mean, he could ammo rack me. Oh, that went way high. I probably hit the wall in front of him. HE round coming up. I don't get points for or XP for capping, so I probably ought to just go hunt him. May induce epileptic seizures. May induce poor pronunciation. Do you have raids turned off? I don't think so. I just always forget to do them. Another stream I watched was raided from Skull Ilfortu today, and she wanted to pay it forward to a stream. I heard her say mediocre player playing ranked. I don't know. I don't, because Skill has actually rated me. I think it was like, it was right around the same time that you followed. So so not enough to get to the next rank. I guess that was not Chevron received. Got excited for a moment there. So, all right, at least one more battle. But said it was turned off. Yeah, it's funny to me because I got here from one of his raids. I thought so. There was somebody. Oh, it was Tufel. Right around the same time, Tufel followed. I think it was right after that raid, but Tufel had been watching before then. Had just been lurking, though. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't even know where to turn off raids. Review recent raids. Chats. Manage raid settings. Ooh, that's something I can click on. Allow all raids. It's set to allow all raids. Drops are turned on, but I don't know how to do anything with those. People who can stream your channel. When you invite someone to the stream on your channel, we'll send them a new stream key and instructions. I don't think we want to do that. Permission, have I? All right, I clicked battle. Channels you can manage. All right, so none of that. How do I turn this off now? I guess I just go back up here. So raids are not turned off or not disabled. So she's probably not on right now, so wouldn't. Like I said, I always forget to raid. If I'm talking about wrapping it up and you want to remind me to raid, I'm not going to hold it against you. It's just something I always forget about. I'm a horrible streamer when it comes to doing things streamers do. I just play games and yammer. And trundle. Well, last few times we've done this map, almost everybody has gone that way. Did we win that one? That last one? I don't remember now. The leopard's going that way. No, he's just doing a 360 or a 270. Chalupa Batman. Two of my favorite things. I did not. My theory is, and I don't look at it superstitiously, but the more collisions you have at the beginning of the battle, the less likely your team is to win. I'm not going to get through the front of his turret. I probably should have aimed a little more low. A little more lowly? What am I trying to say? I probably should have aimed a little lower. Wow, I got spotting damage there. Should I rush in on this? I suspect that TVP is going to try his spot on the hill again. If I can remember which bush it was. Was it this one? No silhouette. No pixels. See, was it because it was below the rise or because that rock was in the way? I'm not even sure. There aren't enough people here. So... Again? And there's a Progetto 65 right there. He's right there. And that guy's running. No shot there. Where was that Progetto? It was right about here. So I should spot him if he comes back. Somebody spotted me. Probably the STB. So are they flanking us? Because they have lots of unspotted tanks. Man, that guy has one move. Ah! I was robbed. I didn't even get third time's the charm. That sort of made up for it. All right, let's get into the battles. Yep, I'll help you. I'm just going to go in on this guy like a chalupa. He's probably on reload. Can I ram him? Can I ram him? I'm going too slow. Alright, they've got a heavy somewhere. Woo! There's a TVP. He's probably right about there. No, I was backing up for a reason. It's cool, though, you know. I like what this leopard's doing. Ooh, we got something to shoot at? Use this berm for some cover. And I'm just going to dart across. Wow, who destroyed that 705? The leopard did. Freaking leopard. Alright, leopard's over here. I should wait for backup. It's not coming, though. Alright, so I'm just going to hang out here. I mean, part of me is just like, well, I should get some... Alright, he's dead. So I need to farm some XP or damage or whatever. Oh my gosh! Total letdown. And he's going to win this duel. Unless he bounces the next shot. I'll take it! So, 4,000... 5,000 combined. That should get us to the next one. And then we'll call it a wrap. Let's see. Ask about this. Yes, yeah. Well, go ahead and plug her. I don't mind plugging other people on my show. What's her name? Marcia. You received rank 4, 3rd Division. Wow, we almost got into the top there. All part of my plan. Wait till all the good players get through qualification and the lower divisions, and then it'll just be easy. But I still can't remember if to get the Concept 1B, you have to get to Silver League or Division 2. I really don't remember. Ooh, nice, 150 bonds. Yeah, I definitely use... Well, I use these, but I usually don't use large repair kits because I like to be able to choose when yeah, when yeah, and what I heal. Yeah, because like optics, I usually don't repair those. I usually don't repair fuel tanks unless I have one thing damaged and it looks like I'm not likely to be tracked anytime soon. All right, well, we are done with ranked for today. Any requests before we go? I could play the AMBT. Wow. I could show how bad I am in the ELC even 90. I tend to be a double repair kit player, small and large. No food or fire extinguisher. French TD premium the CDA. Canon du Salt. Is this the one we're talking about? Is there another tier 8? French TD? The Riva Larise, arguably. Oh yeah, the campaigns. Let's see. French goes with Czechoslovakia, Swedish, and Italy. I love the Swedish tanks, and the Italian autoloaders are nice. I kind of need to start working on the heavy Italians. I don't. It's like nobody has a nice thing to say about the Basante, not the Basante, the Ranacerante. But it's like, it's got the, I mean, it looks like, and it seems like it would be, but, you know, no love. So, I don't know, maybe I just need to ignore everyone else. But, Coalition. Oh, I'm on the wrong vehicle. I haven't gotten the Excalibur yet. Wow, we've made some progress here. So the current Coalition mission kind of surprised me with the rhyme there. Destroy 5 SPGs. You can't do that in one battle, because there never are 5 SPGs, so it's got to be over a series of battles. Cause 3,000 damage for the... And this... 5 times, okay. Which I don't do that often. And I think even in this tank, I don't know if I've ever broken 3,000 in this. I have. Almost got to 4,000. And what's the average? So average like 1266. But yeah, we can take that out. Coalition have none. Yeah. I love the Swedish tanks. I love the TDs. I love the mediums. The heavies are good. I don't love them, but I like them. But I always feel like with the grind on the Emil too, like when I'm getting ready to click that battle button, I feel like, here we go. Like, because it could be great or it could be awful. I had that one. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but like when you're watching YouTube clips from good players, and it's just like, all right, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to look over this ridge, and someone is just like driving right in front of them. Like, it's like, why don't people play that badly when they're up against me? Sometimes they do, but it just seems like, oh man. I remember one video Klaus Kellerman did, and it was just like, did he pay these people to let him shoot them? Because his enemies were so easy. Let's say easy, yeah. I'm not in ranked anymore, right? Okay. I took the E25 spot. Sorry, bro. E25 is great for daily missions. Do we have more than one E25? We do. What's going to happen here? And boom! Big miss, big miss. Scared him. I didn't rotate the hull enough. Oh man, what's that right there? It's a Jackson.
Enemy armor is hit.
And what do we got going here? I'm going to take a blind fire. Was I spotted? That means they're not there. So they got the T-71 and the T-3480. Is this a Tier 6 match? Oh my goodness. Of course, there was a Jackson. A bad shot. And they still have a bunch of unspotted tanks, so we don't know. Oh, here comes the artillery. You see that coming in? It's like a fireworks show. He's persistent, I'll give him that. 3485 is still down there. Oh, or he's right. Oh, God. I didn't quite rotate enough. Wow, he has really bad vision. Tiger 131 is over there, probably hugging that corner. I am frustrating the hell out of their arty right now. He might have actually been up on that next shelf. Hey, he's shooting at someone else for a change. I need to get the gun depression down and maybe... Crap! I keep having the problem where I'm not rotated correctly. And I should have that artillery coming any second now, and... I'm tempted to just go after that T-71, but... I'm a little more concerned, strangely enough, about the T-3485. Does that seem strange? I'm spotted by somebody, which means the artillery should be firing any moment. I need to act like I'm going this way. Actually took a little damage there, huh? So where's he going? It looks like he wants to get in front of me? That doesn't seem like the smart move. This is not smart on my part because I could be shot from over there. Alright, oh, I thought that would be a one-shot. It is now. Oh, here comes the artillery. Oh, get down there. I was so clumsy. I got greedy. Yeah, I kept having the problem where I wasn't rotated enough. Another way to look at that, I kept giving myself the problem that I wasn't rotated enough. If I can hit it, you can too. Yeah, in the OI, if you can hit something in the OI, you can hit it in just about anything else. But then again, we had a battle. It may have been before I was streaming today. where the we had a Caliban on our team, and he was making 300-meter shots that were just yeah, I think 2 shots in a row were over 200 meters, and both of them were kill shots. And you know, and it's not like the people were on super low health. This could go on for a while. We have the advantage. Yeah, I was just dumb. What are the ones you can get in here? It was the Revelarice. The funny thing to me, though, is that there are more French premium medium tanks than there are French tech tree medium tanks, because there's only 2, right? There's both of the Batshats, and there aren't any other medium tanks. Oh, there's one. The Somwa 35. Yeah, so 3. There's 3 tech tree premium tanks, and there's the... I can't even remember. Well, there's this one. The what's that one? The CD... Is it the CDC? Revelarice. The 40T. The well, I've got one. The tier 6. The Charfuture, the M4A1 FL10. And yeah, that you gotta get tokens. I can't even remember what it was from. You had to get the tokens from. It might have been the Battle Pass, or was it Frontline? I think it was Battle Pass. What? Is it over? Did we win? Let's do one more, since I played like such a donkey. I guess I was used to my STB. STB? Oh, don't give it to me. Have you tried penicillin? All right, this is going to be the last one, right? Well, another thing about raiding is I seldom have more than 2 or 3 people watching. Oh boy, what are we going to do here? There's a Basante. Should we ask him how he likes his tank? Medium rare. Now the tricky part is how many people are going to try to go through this. Oh, nobody. Just me. Can we connect? That went high. What did I hit? I hit a scorpion. I hit a scorpion back at A4. Oh, good times. Good times. Can we get through the... Yeah, no. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, there's something. That one in the dirt. I missed a chance at the LT-432. Reload's taking too long. And, ooh, it's a Turnwagen. He has poor accuracy, but... yeah, I wasn't even spotted, apparently. I don't think I can get through his turret. What do we got here? Nothing. Oh, wow, we're going to get flanked from the bay. Oh, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Got in that lower hole. STA looks acting like he sees me.
Enemy armor is hit.
He feels me. There's the Tornvargen again. If he turns his turn... No, just keep coming, bro. Just keep coming. Oh, no. I hit him too high. And I don't know how I'm not spotted. He knows I'm here. I don't think I can shoot this Progetto. Oh, maybe I can. Let's take a blind fire. That looked like it hit the rocks. Not spotted. Oh man, I could have shot right through that crack. Hey, I was gonna eat that. This Progetto 46 is coming up on me. This looks like a loss. He's almost here. Let's get ready for him. Right in that turret. Even 90. Oh, that's not an even 90. Ah, craptastic. Ammo racked.
We're lucky it didn't blow.
And...
We're done for. Everyone get
I blame my team. I think that's appropriate in this case. Yeah, I didn't contribute a lot. And I still managed to get 2,000. Should we watch this massacre? I mean, if you let them get on this island, or peninsula, it just, then the further they move in this direction, the better they can take shots at the rear of typically your heavies up here. I wasn't really the right tank to go after them, but yeah. Alright. Oh, my reserves just ran out. Let's call it a day. Thanks for coming. Big thanks again. Thanks for the subscription, Flanawoke. And are we going to do this again tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. I do need to progress more in ranked. I mean, that's the goal anyway. And I only have 4 days to do it. So, and then, oh, and it's only at night, and I have to work Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. So yeah, I gotta be on tomorrow. Well, I gotta play tomorrow. Should we stream some more? I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But if I'm playing ranked tomorrow, I will probably stream as well. That seems likely. So, once again, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for following, subscribing, sharing links, calling your mother. Yeah, all the things. If you want to help the channel out, you can find the ways to do that in the descriptions, both on Twitch and YouTube. And thanks again to our latest followers on Twitch. And we haven't had anyone subscribe for a while on YouTube. And as I mentioned, thanks again to Flanawoke for that tier 1 subscription on Twitch. That's it. So, always more fun when you're here. So I hope to see you next time. Until then, be well. Oh, raid. How many people are here? 2! And I'm one of them. So, because I'm monitoring the channel for problems. Do we want to do a raid with... maybe we can find someone who doesn't have anyone. Rage channel. There, okay. I've got click that. Channels I follow. Vlinty. He's playing Raft. Let's go ahead and let's raid him. Did that work? I can't even tell. Doesn't look like it. No. I don't know how to raid, apparently. It's showing that it's like stuck. Is he not? It shows that he's live, but it looks like the raid is not going through. Maybe we won't be raiding. Oh, I have to click. I see. I have to click raid now. There we go. And he's playing Apex Legends.